What is the criteria? You mentioned that everybody cannot be part of BNI if they offer you money as well, but you mentioned you don't take everybody in your network. So, what is the exact criteria?
So I think Abhishek, very important. I think this is absolutely spot on. If you are a business owner, you qualify automatically.
Okay.
Right? What I meant was that everybody does not become a part of BNI was. I bounce back to the answer that I gave. You align yourself with our core values, right? In the humble interview session that we'll conduct, or get to know each other,
Okay.
a meet and greet with the people who are already a part of BNI that we conduct, right? If you are aligning yourself with the values of what we follow, whether that's give us gain, whether that's building relationships, whether that is actually being accountable in your own business, right? And when you're aligning yourself, then you come and participate, right? But we're always looking for entrepreneurs who want to grow. We're not looking at entrepreneurs who don't want to grow or who want to say that I am in that place where I think everything has been achieved for me, and I will not want to take it any forward. I'm not. I'm averse to any one of these actions which enhances my business. So of course not. But if you're willing to grow, if you're willing to be passionate about it. By the way, I think I should mention here, BNI meetings are 7:30 a.m. in the morning.
7:30 a.m.
From 7:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. Is what our meeting time officially is, right?
And why so? Matlab, 7:30 a.m. Matlab, this is the sleeping time for, I guess, more than 80% of the people. No?
So 80% of the people don't qualify then, is it?
Okay.
No, so it's not my time also. I'll be very, very
And
honest.
it's a, like, when do you meet?
We meet in the morning.
Okay.
From 7:30 till about 9:30, 10 o'clock is the structure that we follow, what we call the
Okay.
BNI meeting. But then the real essence of the meeting, right, is the BNI meeting is not from 7:30 to 9:30 a.m. BNI starts at 9:30 a.m. after the meeting finishes
Okay.
and stops at 7:30 a.m. at the day of your meeting. Right. So, for example, if you are in a chapter which is meeting on every Tuesday, so BNI for you will start at 9:30 a.m. on Tuesday and will finish at 7:30 a.m. on a Tuesday. That is one entire week.
Okay.
7:30 to 9:30 is our celebration, is an activity where we, just see what we are doing, what we have done, our accomplishment in the last 1 week, right? It's just a celebration and it's just it's a get together of all likely minded people to share what's happened in their business, right?
Okay.
So, yes, everybody does not want to enjoy that time also. Sleep is much more important. I completely understand that. Everybody does not want to be able to, network with people, so that's perfectly fine. Those are some aspects that we look for when we see entrepreneurs.
So, Baljit, you mentioned one thing like which is weekly. I was about to ask you, is it a weekly meeting,
What's a
monthly
weekly
meeting,
meeting?
or
Once a week.
once a week,
Once 50 to
7:30 in the
15
morning?
different meetings in a year.
Okay.
See, it's like I said, we're in a country, we're in a culture where you shake your hands and you sit down for a cup of tea, right? We want to increase the number of opportunities that you have to do so.
But Baljit, tell me one thing here. It may sound odd, but I want to ask this question. Why I would like to meet people every week, same people every week? Why so?
So the people that are coming to your BNI meeting are primarily there to network as well. Let's say you're in a group which has 50 people in it.
Okay.
How long will it take you to actually go and meet everybody in a single one-to-one situation?
Maybe
For
an
some of
year.
us, sorry,
Maybe an year.
for some of us it may be a year. For some of us it may be a month.
Okay.
For some of us, it may be 6 months, right? It's depending completely upon me, how quickly am I able to meet, and what kind of people am I meeting the right kind of people or not, right? So you're not only meeting one person, but believe me, you're meeting 50 different people in one go in 2.5 hours.
Okay. So that's
For you to be able to get a relationship with them or build that relationship, you'll have to spend some time with them, right? So it's not only meeting the same people, but every week you're seeing the same people and in a different light altogether. right? Every week I am not the same. Every week you're not the same, right? And not only from our chapter, but we have people who are not BNI members also who can visit, who can, and that is what basically ignites the room and sets the tone on fire, right? When we have people who are non-BNI members coming in, attending our sessions, seeing what it is. Every week you meet, there will be somebody new that you meet in the room. Every time you go to a BNI meeting.
Okay. So and that's the funda behind the meeting every week.
Yes, and I think it builds up accountability also. If I'm meeting you every week, the chances of us being accountable to each other are much high.
Yes, and I guess then the trust will develop in a shorter span of time if we are meeting every week, we are seeing each other. So I guess this could be the thing, like we can develop trust over a period of time.